Ugh. Whatever. Just get me out of here. Fuck you. You're a fucking hater, dude. God damn. I'm going to toy with this guy. Oh, I want him. And him. Nice, nice. This guy hasn't done any damage at all to me. Putting this guy in play next. And don't use a timeout. Wow. Poor guy. Two cards back into my library. Those two. Put him in play. It's not even about winning. I'm gonna win. But I want it to take as long as I can make it. I need to play as many cards as possible. Play that. Get rid of that. I've got 300 cards. 230 card deck. And he hasn't done a single point of damage. I don't know that he's playing this right. That's why I needed to cast as many spells as I could. As I could manage. I was not going to count them. Okay. Let's That's what I was playing yesterday. Alchemy, ranked, trying to get gold. Anything gold, even bottom tier, just want to break into gold. With this goblin deck. Good start. Now, there's not an order that I can play Raid and the Book of Marzable. So that he... Because he's either going to see the Raid, or I'm going to have orcs like 3. Toxic. Fuck off. I think that's a waste. Okay. Did I get quit? Great Dane. No, thank you. Bang. Oh, what the fuck? Hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. What is this guy doing? Better run the clock out. No. I don't even have raid bombardment. I should be blocking. No attack, no attack. I just need raid bombardment. Holy shit. These things make my fucking brain itch. Much prefer over the air ones. Fuck off. Okay, so I'm not gonna get demoted down a rank, right? Is that accurate? Makes it a little bit easier. Fucking A. This is what we've wanted. Swear to God. I hate you. A land card, land card. Fucking A. Good, you can have a card, guy. Leave me alone. Oh. One, two, three, four. Okay, let me click the fucking button, dick. Get rid of your fucking cards. Let's go. Holy hell. Fuck, I did not mean that. Fuck. Howdy. It's squee? What is that? This deck has gotten me to Silver 3. Yes. That is his name. This Goblin deck has got me to Silver 3. And it's it's good, but it's not perfect. Like, I need to tweak it. There's some cards that they just never come up. I'll show you after this. I made a deck solely based around the Platinum Angel. I don't have all those cards yet, like use it, but I at least have them selected so that when I happen to get them, they're already in the deck, or when I get more things. Well, I have a problem with flyers. I only have 2 cards in this whole deck that can fly. So like this guy, I don't have any uh like target cards. I don't have any instant spells to just kill that thing. And there's some counter builds that I stand no chance against. I'll show you. I showed this on a stream yesterday. I don't know if you were watching. But this was actually with I had to build a tribal angel deck. For a challenge. And it was pretty much this deck, but angels rather than goblins. So I was playing this on my phone at work with screenshots. I don't know what this deck is that this guy was using, but it's ridiculous. This motherfucker was just running his health up. Okay. Destroying mine. He had a platinum angel. And there was nothing. I couldn't do anything. It was awful. But I was hoping maybe, like, I'm at work. I do 10-hour shifts. I was like, I'll just plug my phone in and wait. I don't need my phone all day. Seven damage. I'll take it. I'll sacrifice for 7 damage. Unless he blocks. Oh. Ding dong. He's not reading the cards. Yeah, that was awful. So an artifact deck like that, a counter. If somebody just throws like enchantments or a water knot or something to prevent me from attacking and blocking, I had no chance. That I had a ton of cards out, and that guy played a card that just wiped every monster, every creature. Didn't matter how many. Oh, okay, that's right. Didn't matter how many toughness or power it had, just everything got deleted. I was so upset. Stuff like that, I can't. I just don't have it. I don't stand a chance. Bunch of those in white. Oh, I wanted to show you this Platinum Angel deck after this one. Um, I need to get gems, but I don't want to buy them. I want to do more. I want to do some events. I have a lot of gold, but turn 3 or 4. Yeah, it's not. It's not fun for me to play against those. There was. It's fun to be those though. Earlier in this stream, I had to use the pre-made um, black and blue deck, and every single card I played was either like I just kept returning his monsters, his creatures back to his hand, or destroying them. I was just making him mill a ton of cards. Like I had 10 creatures on the board. He had nothing and like 1 or 2 health, and I just wouldn't let him put anything out. And it was fun. It had to be so frustrating, but it was fun for me. I need to get used to it. It was uncomfortable the very first match I played, but I don't know the deck, so. Could it? How could it be nice? See, like this guy's gonna beat me just because he has flyers, and I'm not getting my. Hmm, see if we can knock out some of these one defense things. He beat me anyways. Yeah. A lot of people, a lot of the time, not a lot of people, but most of the time I've noticed if I have a decent amount of goblins and I put down one or two raids, before I even get to use them, people just quit. They don't even wait to take the damage. Like they know they're gonna lose. They just get out of the game and go to the next one. It's not. It's no fun. I had a game earlier that I had. I think, or maybe it was yesterday. I had 3 raid cards in play, and like 10, 10 creatures that could attack that had low. Like it would have been 30 or 40 damage worth, and the guy just quit. He didn't wait. I had a problem with people like wasting. They get. I don't know if it's my internet or other people. Is it normal for people to take forever? I had one guy burn through 3 timeouts, time extensions, and then still the timer ran out and he lost the game. Fuck, I forgot to show you the Platinum Angel deck again. Ah. Okay. I can see that. Right now, a land card would be perfect. Ugh. Typically, I like to wait. I did that. I did that the other day because this guy knew I was gonna like. There's nothing he could do. He had like 1 card in his hand and nothing on the field, and I had like it was obvious I was gonna win because I had raid a bunch of cards like unless that was a wipe all kind of thing. But he still, I had like full health. He had like nothing. I just kept. I didn't keep doing it, but I did it once, just to fuck with them a little bit. I really like cards like this. Borderless. Nice looking. That might be game. I try not to hover cards like that and accidentally draw their attention. So hopefully he didn't notice that. Fucker. No, he has a timer. He's not gonna just let me have the win. Yeah, like he can use it looks, are all of his things tapped though? But he can't even use this thing. There we go. GG. Sorry, guy. Silver 3. Do we get? Do we have to wait till the end of the season to get our rewards? These things, or how does that work? Let's wait 20 days, and then I get one pack. Like now I'm silver, so do I get 2 packs or 1 pack and 500 gold? Or do they stack? Ugh, that sucks. But this is. I wish I would show them better, but this is the idea. Platinum 3, jeez. Okay, Platinum Angel. The whole deck is based around Platinum Angel. This guy, as soon as he goes into play, Platinum Angel will have Indestructible. This is Indestructible, and so will Platinum Angel. And then this gives itself and everything else hexproof. The Platinum Angel and Avacyn and this thing will all be Indestructible and hexproof. I have Chromatic Lantern. Um, well, I have 4 of everything because I want, ideally, one of them out at a time. Yes. Well, the idea is just I want fewer cards, like a lesser variety, so that hopefully I have a higher chance of pulling something. Like if I have 20 creatures, I don't want to keep pulling a different creature. I'd rather get 2 of this thing, and then a platinum, and then 3 of this thing. Monocolor ramp. Well, just yeah. The lantern is just because Platinum Angel requires 7 things. Like I don't know what else I can use to get more Mind Stone. Okay, it's not. I don't know, but I just have a couple other normal, like cheap ones. Hmm. Okay. Um. Yeah, this is just a normal cheap one, and then I wanted to be able to, if this, if my opponent plays any kind of enchantment, tries to get rid of one of my cards, like a destroy all or something, or send target back, like whatever. I want to be able to stop those. So I have break spell and fragment reality. But I'll mess with that later. Today I have 8 packs. I was supposed to open these all when I got to silver, but nobody was watching when I hit silver, so I was like playing on my phone in bed. So I didn't. Wildbuck Lane. Not too impressed with the new set. What I was trying to explain to my fiance, like how, because she really enjoyed playing the Pokemon trading card game online. Like we go out and get cards, and she'd do the code on the computer, and it would give her a deck or a pack in the game, and then she'd like do tournaments and stuff. I was trying to explain to her, like, oh, you can like right now there's Lord of the Rings, like you can have Golem or Smeagol, whatever, and Roto Baggins and what's the fucking Evil Eye, Smaug the dragon, and the Eye. Like you can have all these characters in a deck and build them based on that. Or Sauron, yes. I was telling her like I have a Goblin deck and there's an Angel deck, and you can make one that's all dinosaurs. What is this Wilds of Elaine? Is this just the next thing or a current, like where is that at in Magic the Gathering story? Is this the newest book or is this just the most recent one to make it to the online game? Or is it not? Is it something completely separate? Isn't. Story just keeps progressing. So the Wilds of Elaine is just the next rendition of the story, like the newest chapter. I wasn't sure if it was completely separate. The fairy tale universe. Okay. Yeah, I saw a right before a match starts, kind of tells you those little blurbs, whatever. I saw like a Hansel and Gretel reference, but I wasn't sure if this was. Oh, it's the witch. She's got the apple. Um, I wasn't sure if this was completely separate, like how Lord of the Rings is separate, Baldur's Gate is separate, like they're their own entities. I saw. I noticed in the store there's a. I think it's hard art, or maybe it's just sleeves. Gingerbread Man, but it was anime theme or like style cards. Yeah, without infringing on the copyright or something. I believe it was under this. Yeah, these anime styles. Is there any? Um, these are just skins. There's not any. There's not like a. There's not a set that's based off of any particular anime. I feel like there's some. I feel like there's some anime that you could totally rip off though. Maybe not rip off, but like they could work with like My Hero Academia. They could probably build a really good set out of those between the heroes and the villains, and then there's so many quirks and like what's it called? Where that one girl, I forget her name. She works in the lab with the guy who's pretty much a bulldozer. Got like the optical eye or something. She's always wearing all kinds of like. She looks real steampunk. She makes the little babies. But those things could be enchantments or artifacts and stuff like that. You can't block that. Hmm. Hmm. 'Gotta go. No worries. See you later. 18 damage. No good. Five. I have a chance though. 5. I'm just gonna take it. Don't even care. Okay, he can block 4 things. 1, 2. It's gonna do 4 damage. Uh, Wait. Let's wait. Okay. Uh, fuck. I don't think it's even worth trying to block. I have to sacrifice so many to block them. They trample. Lorazepam. Hopefully this guy attacks with that priest. It's okay. I want him to attack anyways. I actively want him to attack me so I can block with this thing and then use the second one. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, fucking great. I need raid like now. Now, now, now. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. Damn it. Bro. This guy has no idea what's about to hit him. My god. I don't want to send him out and it not work. I think he's on to me. Oh, I did it wrong. God damn it, I did it fucking wrong. I did it backwards. Jesus Christ. Horrible start. Son of the bitch. Hmm. Five. Put this on him. Do this. Take him. The blind poet. Bitch. Hexproof? Hmm. Okay, he can block chimney. Let's say these three. 4, 5, oh, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. Take it. Guy doesn't know what to do. I don't know why he. If you're gonna use the 1 of 1, block a big. Block something with high damage. Like he. If you're gonna sacrifice that 1 of 1, block the. The Graveler has trample, but block the 3 of 3 guy. You know? Ugh. I think it's on this fucking goober. He attacked. Okay. Lifelink. So he's getting as much damage back as he does to me. Ooh. No. What the fuck? He's gonna block. Chimney? No? Okay. I don't understand some people's strategies. I thought you left. You're back now? I don't even remember what kind of deck. I wasn't even paying attention. What kind of deck he was using. Sitting with your kid. That's nice. Family hangout time. I got I got the dogs with me. He's playing Kirby. Oh my god. I remember when I was a kid. I'm trying to get this in the right order. When I was little, gotta take the wife and his two sisters to the airport. Uh, what's that for? When I was a kid, I had a GameCube, Universal, like Universal Studios. Harry Potter World. I've heard that's actually pretty cool because they have the whole. They give you wands. They let you get wands. That way, there's like interactive stuff in the Oh God, what's the alley? The alley that has the actual like this is the store where you get your wand, and they have like the Goblin Bank, and it has all that. It's all interactive. Read the whole series at bedtime. Diagon Alley, yeah, Diagon Alley. Like you can actually like walk through it and do stuff. Um, it seems fun. We don't have kids yet, so I'm not going. I don't plan on going to that because my fiance's parents live down in Florida, close enough that we could visit them, stay for free, and go to Universal or Disney or wherever. Boys weekend at home. That's gotta be nice. Yeah, they live reasonably close that we can go stay for free and go do that stuff during the day. But I don't know. I don't think it'd be fun, like, as an adult to go just like like for your wife to see your daughters, like, see the magic and it be like mind blowing. That's got to be fun. You know, a huge chunk of the cost. Yeah, I've heard that the hotel rooms inside the park are really expensive, and they're like booked all the time because there's people that literally live there year round, like rich people that just keep it like almost on retainer, like they practically own them, which you shouldn't be allowed to do. I don't think personally. Um, but I have no desire to go right now. Oh, that's nice. I never understood how like there's kids when I was like in high school that would go every single year to Disney, the actual Disney World, like go see like the Magic Castle and the fireworks. Disney never really did it. Like it wasn't that for me where I want to go every single year and walk around and talk to like the characters and stuff. It was just like yeah, like there was just neat shows. There's always girls that went every single year. But how do you? I mean, that's got to be so expensive. Every single year you go for like a week. That's a lot. I'd want to go somewhere new if you're gonna go on vacation every year like that. What I was saying already. Oh, when I was a kid, I had a GameCube. Missed that thing, and I had the SpongeBob game. Oh, that was so fun. That was so fun. And then I got like a Nintendo DSi and started playing the Pokemon games. And then I got my best friend that lived like right up the road from me. He had a damn, I just lost. He had a PlayStation. I had a PlayStation 2, but it was only I only had like Duck Hunter and Crash Bandicoot on it. But it kind of like never played because I didn't understand how to play Crash. I just kept falling in holes in the ground, like and getting upset. And Duck Hunter, like paintball, game, like whatever, just wasn't really fun. Game Boy Pocket. See, I had the handhelds were like the Nintendo DSi was like the newest thing, except for maybe like a PlayStation Pocket. But I think the PlayStation Pocket was too expensive. I had a blue Nintendo DSi, and I forget which. I had the one of the mystery dungeons, one of the Pokemon mystery dungeons, and I fucking loved that game. Like I've downloaded the emulator a couple times to try and like enjoy it again, and it's not the same. Being like the magic, the amazingness of finding out what's next kind of went away. Like the character, the story doesn't hit the same. But then I got introduced to my best friend up the road had a PlayStation, and he ended up getting like the Xbox 360 when that came out, and we started playing Call of Duty, and that's like when I really got into gaming. But I never like Kirby. I knew about it growing up, but I never played it. I played one of the Sonic games at some point. I think that was also on GameCube. There was a monkey game where it's these different monkeys and they're in like the little plastic balls, and you kind of have to like roll them down the trails and then do something with them. And I was like, this game is so much better than fucking Sonic. I played that all the time. But like, he loves Kirby. Kirby is very cute. I don't personally know Kirby well enough to love Kirby, but the idea of Kirby is really cool. I just never got into never got to play the game. I don't really know the story, like how he got his powers, and that stuff. Sacrifice a creature. Um, but then I got Modern Warfare. I got my first Xbox. I didn't have one. I always went to my friend's house and played his stuff. Um, I got my first Xbox and got Modern Warfare 3 on like midnight release. We played Halo. Like right now I have the Halo Master Chief Collection. I just never play it. Like after 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 Modern Warfare 3 and like Black Ops 2 came out or something like that, we always played zombies as well. Twitter. I loved zombies. I would stay up all night playing zombies, which I'm very upset with. I'm so disappointed with the new zombies that they keep coming out with, and like these, I think they're messing it up. I want I want really cool Easter eggs that you can kind of do like one or two people, but it's you can absolutely do with one or two people. It's harder, but it's fun with four. You know, I just want that. I want that, and I want to be able to go 1,000 rounds killing zombies. Like I feel like Ascension was the last good Call of Duty map. Um, they banned a bunch of cards. I have to. I had to make a second deck again. But Halo, I really enjoyed Halo. I forget which one. I don't. I'm not sure if it was Reach or if it was the one right after Reach. But whenever they had custom, I guess they still do, but I love doing the custom games. Um like when the match starts and you're on a floating platform out in space and there's a everybody gets in like warthogs and the quads and stuff and you got to like ram each other into the middle of the there's a hole in the middle. There's little ramps all over the place. Like that was fun. I miss that. They got rid of that, like the custom map and all the little mini games, or at least they made them like harder to do, like hide and seek kind of game modes and stuff like that. Like that's what I wanted to play. I didn't want to just go play team deathmatch with space guns. You know, it had that was the part of first person shooters that Call of Duty didn't have. You couldn't do that stuff. In GTA now, GTA 5 now, they have those maps where um, people make videos about them all the time where you're like the Trackmania style where you're uh, doing all these flips and jumping over stuff and these custom like race maps. Like Halo had that 10 years ago. Call of Duty couldn't do that, so there was like a it was filling a gap in the market. And they kind of stopped doing that, or just not. It's not fun anymore, at the very least. I miss that stuff. I miss Modern Warfare 3, and I really hope that this Modern Warfare 3 that's about to come out, this about to come out, whatever nonsense they're doing, making a paid expansion of Modern Warfare 2. I hope they don't mess it up. I want them to just take the old Modern Warfare 3 and update the graphics, maybe redo the story mode like the campaign, and move on. I love you too. Um, all the Call of Duties after Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 3, this could be an hour long rant on its own. Modern Warfare 3 was by far my favorite Call of Duty. I loved Face Off. Um, or yeah, Face Off was like the 2v2, 1v1s was amazing. Terminal, Dome, like it. I personally feel like it had the best maps. I loved it. The guns, like the G36C that was in that one, the MP5 that was in that one, the UMP that was in that one, the ACR and the uh, Bison and the P90, like um, the MSR and the L118A, like the Akimbo FMGs, like it was by far my favorite Call of Duty. Quick scoping was like actually fast and accurate. Like you could make your gun. Oh my god, the RSAS sniper rifle. Holy hell, what's this guy doing? I just love that game. Um, you could do custom game modes and save your settings. There was modded private match games. Like you could play Michael Myers like you could on Modern Warfare 2. Like there was a guy that had a knife, and that guy would just chase everybody around and kill him, like search and destroy. Um, we used to go to Terminal in private match, and in the very back of Terminal, there's a um, you can go through like the metal detectors into the back room, and it's just a big open square area, and there's a line down the middle, just the way like the tile flooring is. It looked different right there. So we'd set custom classes where you'd get rid of the primary, get rid of the secondary, so the only thing you could do is have like your fist or a knife in your hand, which the new games can't do. So annoying. Get rid of all the perks, get rid of the lethals. Like the only thing you could do is use a throwing knife, and you have scavenger to pick up new throwing knives off the ground. That was fun because we play dodgeball. You throw a throwing knife, hit your buddy, he dies, he screams, and then he gets to watch the game like in third person floating. Like it was fun. Infected on MW3 when there were still like glitches where you could get on top of the airplane, and there's one guy on top of the airplane on terminal just mowing down infected, but there's so many infected they overwhelm the glitch, and that guy loses anyways, but it's still fun. Like I miss that. My absolute favorite thing. 73. I never stood a chance. My absolute favorite thing was um, the emblems. Cozy Porcupine, thank you. I think he might win as well. Um, my absolute favorite part of the game, though, was the calling cards and the emblems. I feel like they got lazy after that, or the other studios tokens. It's so messed up. That was more than tokens. He had something's going on there. Um, I feel they got lazy. Back then they were interesting. There was a million of them, and they didn't just like you couldn't just buy them. You had to do challenges, and they were like interesting challenges, like get a triple or a quad kill with a grenade launcher attachment. Like that's hard, but it made the game interesting. Like there was a challenge, and it gave you a calling card, and the calling card was like a couple weed leaves and a couple like joints or something sticking out the side. Like it was very clearly weed, like 420 themed. And the challenge was to get kills on enemies that are inside of like a smoke grenade that you threw. Like that's thematically that's a good challenge. Like it makes sense. It was a cool like there's somebody that wants that specific thing. Emblems were similar. Clans were still super big. I remember um yeah, like you had to try, but it's totally doable. And then you got some like you could look at a calling card, see okay, that's the cool one, that's the one I want. And then read the challenge and go do it. And then there was extra challenges that weren't even related. Like I like to play a game and complete the game. Like I want to do every single mission and challenge and get 100%. Do all the things that are in it. I want to do them, and that had a lot of stuff to do. There was something else. Clans. I feel like clans ended after that game, where they like severely dropped off with whatever Call of Duty came right after that. I remember I had to like call people on like party chat and do a one-on-one interview with a ranked member of the clan. Interview, tell them my availability when I can play the game. Like it was like getting a real life job to be able to play the game with strangers. But once you're in the clan, like now you're in a group chat and you have dedicated people to play every day after work or school. When they were serious, when people cared about actually like playing the game as a group, I miss that so much. I had a friend for years that I met like that. I was I would I loved quick scoping. I'd go me and my best friend who lived up the road who got me into games. We would do a face off 2v2 and we would quick scope, and we were like I remember back then people would put in their clan tag if they weren't in a clan, you played League of Legends like that. I have some friends that are trying to get me into League of Legends right now, and I am not at all interested because because of how serious the people that play it take it. I don't want to become like addicted. I started doing that with Arc. As someone who plays a lot of League, don't. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I don't want to become a tilter or tilted. I don't want to be screaming at my monitor. I don't want to be playing all night every night. I don't know. I feel like I if I downloaded, I feel like I would get into it. I I downloaded right when COVID hit. I got they were like giving us paid time off at work, like just the first 2 weeks or something, or anytime you got it, there was paid 2 weeks off. So I downloaded Arc during that time, and I became so into Arc. I mean, let me pull my theme up real quick and tell you. Yeah, in a couple months, I put 300 hours on Arc, and then immediately after Arc came out, New World, or after I got into Arc, not after it came out. Right after Arc, right after I got into Arc and became obsessed with it, New World came out, and I have 830 hours on New World. Like those, there's so much to do. It's so grindy, and like I like the crunchiness. Like you can get all these gear, and then your party structure, and then the trophies and the different territories, and then you eat the food, and based on what arena you're doing, like you can do more like that. That's fun to me, but I don't have the time to really like commit to it. The first 50 games are torture because you don't know what the heck you're doing. Then it's fun for 100 games, and then it's torture again because your teammates don't know what they're doing. Um, Playing distracted, I am. I get it. It's easy to get me into a rant. Um, yeah, but I only have. He's the only thing that can do damage right now. Um, oh, I miss those old games. Now I feel like I don't like every day that I stream. I get on stream like this, and I have Discord open up, kind of laid behind. You could really take that out. It's good with other equipment theme stuff. Yeah, it's nice to have this guy though, just because it creates two monsters and gives me the sledgehammer to put on this. Like it creates the Graveler, the Goblin Graveler, and it creates like a Valkyrie kind of thing. So it's two cards and a buff, or two creatures and a buff, and that's why I play it when I get it. I think that that's game, I believe. Um, Fucking maybe not. Every day when I start streaming, I get on, I join Discord, and my friends don't like they don't get on when they I feel like they're never on. My friends have PCs. Like they have PCs and normal jobs. Ring will kill him. But I feel like they're never on. I've been on for 2.5 hours in a Discord. Like we're all in this Discord together. I'll get on after work and just open Discord and like walk away from the computer, and they never get on. I miss being a kid and being able to go home, turn the Xbox on, and your friends are already there waiting, and it's like, holy shit, I'm late. Like they're halfway through a match, about to invite you, and now it's just everybody's playing the game. Like not even getting off the game to eat, just mute your mic, eat your food while you're playing. Gaming retirement age, so close to not having the time anymore. I know. I hope that I don't have to retire from game. Yeah, I'm okay with it becoming an occasional, here and there I get to play like But I certainly don't want to give it up altogether. That would suck. I couldn't imagine. Yeah, hopefully. No, don't do that. I would like once, because I'm getting married soon, and after I get married, we plan on immediately starting. We'd like to immediately start having kids. Hopefully, when they're like a baby, my child is a baby. In this room, I'm going to move the dog crate and here build a crib, or just set it here. I don't have to build it myself, but I'd like there to be like a day bed with a shelf over it so I can put some anime stuff and posters, um, and just have the baby here, and then I can play the game. The baby's here. I can check on it. Not like have to never play the game because I have a child. Like I can do both, hopefully. And and then once the baby doesn't want me to sit, well, I mean like it's nap time. Let the baby sit because I keep seeing we're at the point now where like we're watching videos and seeing like on TikTok and on YouTube. Def don't play League then because you might start saying some shit you don't want your kids to hear. I swear a lot. My fiance swears a lot. I think we're gonna be okay with swearing in the house. It's gonna the the idea is as long as our child isn't going to school or out in public and swearing and being inappropriate, like if they can learn the self control, ideally, hopefully, optimistically, to keep it at home. Because kids swear. I was swearing in elementary school. If they can keep it at home and not be like a psychopath about it, then I don't care. Personally. But we're watching videos, like just seeing them. It's starting like the algorithm knows that we're having these conversations. It's much more important the content of what you're saying, the context. Yeah. Like where and how you use it matters more than the fact. Like it's a word. It's not a magic spell that's going to hurt people. But when and where you use it will upset strangers. Um, the algorithm is starting to fill our feeds with like baby related content. And I saw videos of people like there's a lady that was running the vacuum. So like the crib is here or wherever the baby was napping is here and the lady was running the vacuum like under the crib like bumping into it and the baby was just sleeping away. And she attributes it not to having like the only baby in the world that doesn't freak out over noise and like can sleep well, but to the fact that she just has a noisy household. So the baby got like it's now a heavy sleeper. Get them used to the noise rather than tiptoeing around them, and every single sound they hear after that is like an explosion, yeah, then I can sit here and play the game and click away or whatever, and the baby can be sleeping. Dog's sleeping away right here. Other dog sleeping right here. I'll walk around my house and like knock on the bathroom door and knock on windows and stuff just so like they hear these weird sounds and it doesn't drive them nuts. Doesn't like scare them like what the hell was that? But hopefully I can watch the baby and play the game, and once it becomes a toddler or a little bit older, play games like Baby Shark in the Corridor. No, no Baby Shark. I don't want my kids watching any of this new kids cartoons like Cocomelon. I saw a video um and somebody did like a breakdown of Cocomelon, or just maybe not specifically Cocomelon, but some of these YouTube kids shows, and they did a counter, like how many seconds will an image show on screen before it cuts to the next, and it was like, what's the it was like epileptic. Yeah, 3 seconds. Like it's just image, 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 like blasting these kids, and that's why they're so obsessed with it. It's like literal brainwashing. Yeah, terrible for their brains. I'm gonna like they can watch like the old SpongeBob, like shows that like older shows. Yeah, whatever. You know, whatever I can find now. I think there's a website, Steven Universe. I've as an adult I've seen Steven Universe, and it doesn't seem like the worst show ever. I I don't even want. I want to. I would like for them to watch the older stuff that they're no longer making, and kind of have that. The massive cartoon from our generation is Courage the Cowardly Dog. Yeah, I saw the theory about how I never understood that it's the it's Courage's perspective as a genuine dog, like this crazy scary monster shows up to your house. It's the middle of nowhere. Well, that's how your dog thinks the mailman is. Like he's never seen this guy before, and all of a sudden he's showing up, handing you stuff that might. I don't know what that is. Is that going to kill him? Like the world is much bigger to a dog who has no frame of reference. He thinks dad is so mean, but he's really just like maybe a little bit loud. That was very interesting to learn as an adult, and then reflect back on the old episodes and go, oh, that's what that's about. Every time they left the house, he thought they got kidnapped and murdered or whatever, and that's really how dogs react. It's so funny. I have 3 dogs. One here, and one's like in the other room right now. And my yard is fenced in. The neighbors have a dog, and we kind of like there'd be like a rabbit in the yard every now and then, or a squirrel or chipmunk or mouse or something. Just critters. They're like race dogs. Like not their breed, but their behavior. When I go to the screen door, if I go downstairs and open that my back door, it squeaks a little bit. They will come flying down the stairs, sliding like drift cars through the kitchen, like slamming their heads into the screen door. And I pop the door open and they burst down the stairs, around the corner, like into the yard, as if they never get to go outside. Like I'll open the door, let them outside. They'll go flying through the yard, and then immediately come back to the door. Like, okay, we're done. Come inside. We've had enough. The frame of reference for time and space is so messed up for them, like as creatures. But I feel like that's what makes them. It also is what makes them so like loving. These two that are sitting next to me, they're such babies. They come up to like the edge of the bed, either on me or my fiance's side. Usually one goes to one side and one to the other side, and they'll sit there and they'll like whine until we lift the blankets up and let them hop in bed, and they lay next to us. Underneath the blankets, the one has to be here on my side, next to me, up here by my head. He is under the covers, and he puts his head either on the pillow next to my head, or he'll kind of like be here, like in the crook of my neck, like sleeping on me. Hard cost balance is still a little high. Yeah, it kind of sucks when I get like. There's times where I have to wait 4 or 5 turns to play anything, and I cannot get a land card, and it just nothing happens, and it's awful. Yeah, I love my dogs. They're so crazy. But I want my kids to watch older cartoons and kind of. Those shows were so good. Like, I want them to have this, not the same exact childhood that I had, but get to enjoy the shows that I did, and then we can enjoy them together. Like, um, Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's an amazing show. Very kid friendly. And good way to get your kids into anime. That because my fiance loved Avatar: Last Airbender, when I showed her Fairy Tale, she kind of she was a little bit more inclined to watch it because of that. She loved that show. We've got them all on DVD. Adventure Time. Another amazing show. Also teach your kids magic when they can never afford drugs. I'm just now getting into magic. I was into I played sports growing up. So I was just too tired to do drugs. Come home and play video games or sleep. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Well, I win anyways. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I still need to watch that. I started watching Full Metal Alchemist, like the original one, not Brotherhood. And that kind of like turned me off just because of the timing of when I was watching it. Like, I think I'd watched so many long anime. I started that one and it was a little slow, and I was like, "Oh, I can't do another one." I just haven't gone back. Angel Beats. Let me let me pull that up real quick. I haven't even heard of that. Brotherhood is one of my top 5. I need to give it a try. I just, 'cause a lot of people say it's really good, and they put it in the highest rank of shows. Not like red my favorite color so far. Um, I've really only been playing for like a week. I I don't want to say that I'm absolutely dead set on only ever using red, but I don't have a lot of cards, and I'm just about out of wild cards. I can't really get many more. Me and Reality Guru, like he helped me build this deck with my wild cards, so I'm kind of just using it to get more, um, packs, and then get more wild cards, and then I can start making like another also good deck. Yeah, I think I still have like 20 common wild cards, and I think I have 2 like mythic wild cards, but I'm saving them for right now at least because I don't want to. I'd rather build an entire deck and throw 2 mythics in at the end rather than pick 2 mythics and try to build a deck around them. Um, can I steal that thing? No, I want that one. Angel Beats. Use them instantly. Quite paradox. Rare cards are more wanted than mythics. Hmm. Um, Good game. I didn't even have to do anything. What a coward. Silver tier 1. Some mythics are OP. Yeah. I just I think you might have missed it, Cozy, but I just opened 8 packs from this Wilds of Elaine. This is the deck that I made for that white challenge. I spent a bunch of cards on this. Pack goes in shop. Yeah. I got all the free packs, opened those on my first stream. Oh, this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted, because then I can show like what they look like. It's easier to read them. Yes, yes, yes. So I built this deck and I used it, and this is kind of what made me want to make that deck focus on Platinum Angel, but that deck is like nowhere near ready yet. This so we can see them all. I want to pull up. Yeah. What was I just using? Okay. Deck number 2. Let's see. What do we have going on? Okay, go away. So we have a lot of 3s. A lot of 3 and the adventure cards with green in them. Um, I know who you're talking about. That's the picnic guy. But he might not be in my this guy. There's some cards in this. What is that? Oh, that's one of the creatures in the spell book. I was like, I never get the tunnelers. Yeah, the tunnelers are only. I'd say the only time I ever get to use them is when I happen to not get a raid card and I'm not getting a lot of land cards. So I'll just use the tunneler on one of these low cards just to guarantee, and I just chip away 1 damage around, something like that. So let's try to get some more 1s and 2s in there. Creatures. Let's not say creature. Goblin stuff. Those are 1s. What do we think about this? It's cheap, and then if I get orcs or something furnace. Gotta go again. Okay. See you later. Drive safe. Something furnace. See. Cavalcade. Hmm. Yeah, but I have a historic deck. So this is Goblins 2, Goblin Army 2. Goblin Army 1 is my historic version of this deck that has a little bit more. That's like I wouldn't say the better one, but more so goblin themed. Whenever a creature you control with power 1 or less attacks, deals 1 damage to the player that creature is attacking. Okay. Well, after we get this one squared away, we'll go back and see if we can make room in the other one for that. Because sometimes, like some of these, sometimes I don't get a card that does +1. So I'll have 10, if I get all my Goblin Gathering cards out there, I have 10, 12 goblins that are 1/1. I could be doing extra damage if I have Raid and the Calamity. But what other cheap goblins? This is something else. I'd like to do ones that have haste. That way I can kind of just slam them in, use them right away. Whenever goblin lists a non-token creature, counter duplicate of that creature. Okay. And he has 2 damage. Anything else with haste? I say we just put 3 of this guy in. And I have exactly 3. I have room for 3. Okay. Now let's try this guy. He was saying Angel Beats. Anime. Series with a notoriously sad ending. Isekai. Incarnating a supernatural world. Environment of a high school in the afterlife. A type of limbo for people who have experienced trauma or hardship. I like more of a fighting kind of anime rather than a. Sounds like a slice of life almost. Do you watch? Are you into anime? While we try this deck out. Not really. You only watch Death Note. Death Note's another one that people like. Usually, when people watch Death Note, they love it. Unless you're just really not into anime, like in general. I personally haven't watched it though. I haven't watched it, and I don't really have the desire to watch it. Like the detective kind of noir. Like I don't watch anime for normal people. Like, well, he's certainly not normal. But I like the whimsical, magical, like the superpowers and doing crazy stuff in these outlandish worlds. Like any sky where they get pulled into like a video game, like Sword Art Online, like that's what I want to see. Where people are like playing the games that we love, doing what I wish I was doing. Rising of the Shield Heroes like that, and that's really good. Is there a particular reason you're not into anime or you haven't watched much? Just weird. Who you think your friends and coworkers and family will like? Think you're a weirdo for it. No attack. I try to wait these out. He can do 1 damage to me, I'll take it. And I'll burn on blocking. Even now, 4 damage, I'll just take it. Oh god. 369 damage. I'm okay with that. Don't tell me he gets... Okay, he doesn't get double. This is not a good draw for me. Attack on Titan a shot, but that one was too slow for you. I feel like everybody loves Attack on Titan. Everybody that watches it loves it. How far did you get into Attack on Titan? Like, how many episodes did you watch before you were like, okay, this is... Avatar: The Last Airbender. That was great. Um, Me and Reality were talking the other day about shows that we use to get people in. You watched all of season 1 of Attack on Titan and you were like, nah. Okay, what part of Attack on Titan was good? Like, what did you enjoy the fight scenes with the Titans, or did you prefer the character to character interaction about the show? The art style. Okay. There's some very I would say right now, Jujutsu Kaisen is like a pretty like they put a lot of detail into the art. That's Jujutsu Kaisen. That's high school students in Tokyo, and some students, some kids, or people in general, can see like ghosts, but they're more like demons rather than ghosts. They feed off negative energy, so or in like sadness. Like if you go to a hospital, there's gonna be a lot of these monsters because there's so much death and bad feelings and all these emotions. So it's kids with like supernatural powers fighting these things, and it's cinematically like the fight scenes are beautiful, you know. And there's a show. This show's on Netflix. It's called Demon Slayer, which is really popular right now, and people love this show. I enjoy it. I am not like a diehard super fan of it, and that's about I'd say it's like feudal Japan back when It's just swordsman. You know, that's your power is you have a sword. But that's another like there's scenes where they're walking through the countryside and there's maybe a prairie in the background and you can see rather than like just like a very obviously like just white kind of line moving across the grass to indicate that the grass is moving in the wind, you can see a million blades of grass like actually like dancing and reacting to the wind, and they're kind of all like moving, not like a wave, but wind is dynamic and these things are all like they put a lot of attention to detail, you know, when they when the swordsman, because it's guys with swords are fighting demons, and it can be a job. Like I want to be a demon slayer. My job is to at nighttime when the demons come out, I get up, I take my sword, I patrol the woods or go on a quest to this area where there's a known demon, and I go fight it, try to find it and kill it. Um, that's people's jobs. So they have, you know, they're demons, they have superpowers or whatever, magic. So the swordsman also can use like a sword skill. They can they call them breathing techniques. And the main character has like sun breathing. And his he does his breathing technique and his sword will kind of be engulfed in flames, and he can as he strikes it's, you know, it's hot and it's on fire as well. And maybe it shoots flames or it kind of creates like a fire tornado around him, whatever, like it does. There's variations of it. And there's people that do water and there's people that do lightning and all these different kinds. That's another like pretty one. um but as far as like the pacing of a show or a movie, those are fighting based. um or you know, there's so many different kinds. Like isekai means they're in a different world. Like imagine if Aang died and he went to the spirit realm and then started a new life in the spirit realm, and that was the entire show. That would be considered an isekai, where you go to a different world after you die, or you get sucked into a video game, or you're trapped, or it's all a dream. But you're a person with knowledge of an alternate world brought to a new one, and like you start over. That's isekai. I really like those. You kind of get that uh, introspective, like a character will think to himself something and then behave maybe in a questionable manner according to like the natural order in the world that they're in. A lot of people like, because it's anime and anime is weird, usually it's like a 40-year-old man in Japan working his day job, like kills over dead at his desk or playing video games, dies or something, and gets sucked into a new world, and now he's like a little pervert, but he has 40 years worth of experience, and now he's like attractive to women because he's, you know, a strong teenager, like he's the overpowered main character or whatever. And they kind of use that to their advantage. which is weird, but sometimes it's like I played this video game for thousands of hours, and then you get sucked into the video game, and everybody's an NPC, and you have all the knowledge of the video game, and now you're super, imagine knowing all of the Magic the Gathering lore and then being sucked into the Magic the Gathering universe where kind of maybe one particular story is happening or all of them are happening simultaneously across the realm. You know everything. You know how it's going to play out. Like it's following the order that you know. But you're this kind of unique, brand new at the beginning of the story character. You can really take advantage of having that uh, extra information. Or there's movies and shows. There's Studio Ghibli. They do their whole thing is cinematically beautiful. Like they don't want to do like scratchy 90s style. They don't want to do it's kind of a it's kind of a trope in anime where you can visually see which scenes an anime will spend their budget on, because sometimes it will be sometimes it'll be like the most no, I don't want to get rid of them. Sometimes it's the most beautiful uh scene ever. Like mind blowing. And then the very next scene literally looks like a sketch that wasn't like they accidentally put it in, like stick figure drawing with like the dumbest little face drawn on. You're like, what the hell is this? But he spent so much money doing the fight scene that now 10 seconds afterward they're saving money by doing this shitty little thing. Studio Ghibli will spend millions of dollars on an anime, on a movie, rather than kind of phoning it in like that. We'll do it to this thing. Yeah, fuck you. I don't mean to rant about anime and how much of a nerd I am for it. Um, no blocks. Okay. No, I'm getting distracted. victory. Okay. Let me show you. Yeah. Like there's so much. This is a still image from a movie, and the entire movie is like this. I don't want to. I think this is a video, so I don't want to click it. But there's so much detail. They put so much effort into their movies. Like this is all from one movie. Like this much detail. Now this is more. I believe this is more of a This is a little bit nicer of an anime than like I would watch. It's called Suzumi. Gorgeous, new, must see. This is brand new. Like just, I think they're still showing it in theaters. Um, there's a lot of beautiful, beautiful anime. I personally like. I prefer just fighting. Like that's what I like about shows like Demon Slayer, like Jujutsu Kaisen. The fight scenes on Attack on Titan when they're flying through the sky, going all over the place, like swinging around them, like the coordination and they're chomping on their necks, and the Titans are, or Aaron turns into a Titan to fight the other ones. Like that's what I want. I also the like the heroic sacrifice stuff where somebody like stands up against the villain and like they're ready to throw their life away to die to save their friends. Like that'll choke me up. I'm like, holy shit, this is good. That's when I'm that's when I'm like, I love this anime. This is one of my favorites now because he was gonna throw himself off the cliff to save his friend. Like when they give a good speech or something, I'm like getting teary eyed laying in bed. Anime is so good. Nope. It's a metal poster display from an anime called Fairy Tale. That's one of me and my fiance's like, together. We love that anime. But some animes are really long. That one is hundreds of episodes. Naruto is hundreds of episodes. That thing's gonna block my orc through my sergeant. I'll do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage. We'll just wait. How many episodes is Fairy Tale? Okay. Fairy Tail is long, but 328 episodes, which is like not as long as I thought. Naruto Shippuden, which is like the one of three. There's Naruto, Naruto Shippuden, Naruto Boruto. Just the middle one, Shippuden, is or 500 episodes. So some animes are very, very long. He can block three things. So 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, and 14. 14 damage. Yeah, let's just put him on notice. Was my rant about anime convincing, or are you not still not having it? In turn, I did 7 damage. I thought it was gonna be more than that. It's okay to say it was not a convincing rant. I won't be hurt if you just think anime is weird or something. I can rant about most things. What are you doing to me? Getting rid of my cards. I don't like that. I don't like that they can do that. I stole it? That motherfucker. Okay. I'm not taking damage. You can draw a card. I don't care. This fucking guy. How many blockers does he have? A lot. I have 8 attackers. He has 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll do 4 damage. No attacks. Let's just wait and hope for raid bombardment. Goodness. I think this guy's gonna beat me. Unfortunately. Just keep waiting out. If I can get I get a raid bombardment, I get. I only need one, but if I can get two somehow, if I get one, I'm gonna do 5, 6, 7, 8 damage, and he'll block me on everything. He's about to gain health, right? What the hell? I don't like that it makes me hit resolve all the time. Like that. Do it. Just get it over with. Chaotical? Okay, that's not a card that I really miss. My goodness. I'd like to just get this over with.